Kids love the taste of sugar. Breast milk and formula are sweet by nature, and in Chinese medicine, foods with a naturally occurring sweet taste are considered nourishing and easy to digest, in small quantities. The trouble is that in the standard modern American diet, we consume a lot of sugar in cakes, cookies, sodas, fruit juices, and even foods we don't associate with being a sweet, like crackers, cereals, and ketchup. When you add it all up, there's a strong chance that your child is consuming more sugar than it might seem. Here's the thing that no one told me when my son was a baby. Sugar can lower your child's and your own immune system function almost immediately. In particular, sugar can reduce the ability of white blood cells to digest and destroy bacteria. According to research reported by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the effect of this immune system drop lasts for 5 hours or more. If your child is fighting off an invader already, this could be just the drop that bacteria or virus is waiting for. If your child is ingesting sugar continuously throughout the day, even in small quantities, his or her immune system may be in a constant state of depressed function. White sugar is especially hard on your child's system. It has been processed, bleached, and all mineral content that exists in many of its original sources is lost. It breaks down so rapidly in the body that it's almost like an IV of glucose into your child's system, which can cause spikes in blood sugar in the brain and other organs. And it causes stress on your child's pancreas and general digestive tract. Sugars in their natural form still need to be used with real moderation. After all, they are still sugar and can still have an effect on your child's immune system, especially in larger quantities. However, in their natural form, they still contain essential minerals and generally have a lower glycemic index, meaning that they break down more slowly in your child's body, minimizing the blood sugar peaks and valleys. When you're going to use sugar in baking or to sweeten, consider using maple syrup or maple crystals, honey in children over the age of 1. In baking, honey can be sweeter than sugar, so you may have to modify accordingly. Molasses, brown rice syrup. This is slightly less sweet than sugar and may have to be combined with other natural sweeteners. Agave nectar, apple juice, or other fruit sweetener. Cooking and using new sweeteners can cause some initial adjusting. For example, if it's a liquid sweetener, you may need to use less of some of the other liquids in the recipe. If you're using honey, agave, or maple syrup, you may find you need 1/2 to 2/3 the amount of sweetener to achieve the same level of sweetness. It just takes a little bit of practice. For more information on cooking with natural sweeteners, there are also some great cookbooks devoted just to this. Check out our resource guide at the end of this DVD for a few we really like. Please don't substitute artificial sweeteners for sugar here. I've found that they can be quite difficult for a child's system to recognize and detoxify. The idea is more to bring back sweet choices with more nutritional merit while still giving your child the sweet flavor she or he enjoys. In our family, we still eat sugar, sometimes the good, sometimes the bad variety. However, where possible in our daily life, we bake and sweeten with the natural sugars and save the really sweet desserts, birthday cake, cupcakes, ice cream, for special occasions. We also water down our fruit juices, especially the really sweet ones like grape and apple juice, and moderate how much of it our son drinks during the day. For us, more than a glass of fruit juice a day, maybe as part of a lunch or snack, is really enough for him. If our son is showing any signs of low immunity or the onset of an illness, we remove sugar immediately, even the natural ones like fruit juice. Usually we only have to do it for a day or 2. We've noticed that both in our son and in ourselves, when we decrease the amount of sugar that we have in our day-to-day diet, our taste buds adjust. Even after a week, we might find ourselves blown away by how sweet the birthday cake now tastes. If your child has a real sweet tooth, we suggest that you consult with a qualified nutritionist. Sugar cravings can result from an imbalance of intestinal flora or excessive intestinal yeast in your child's body, which can come from a history of antibiotic usage, a diet high in sugar, or following illness. Sugar cravings can also result from insufficient nutrition, such as too little lean protein or too little beneficial fatty acids. Sweet tooths can also be from mineral deficiencies. Sometimes chromium or other minerals are implicated. A nutritionist can point you in the right direction to correct these or any other imbalances that are causing sugar cravings.